Hello my friends and welcome back to what very well could be our final episode of our blind Let's Play 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim for the PS5. My name is FlightlessBird, this is Story-Based Gamer channel, and today we're going to succeed through this final battle one way or another. Right now the difficulty is still set at the normal rate, and I'm going to give it one more shot, and if I don't do it in this one shot, then I will bow down to the game and say, you beat me. Now what I could do is I could always just level up. I could go through previous maps and just clear previous maps and gain some experience, and by doing that, make it so that the final battle is easier. If I was playing an RPG, I would do that. But here, I think the story is probably the most important thing. And I want to give it my best shot, my friends. So that way at the end of the day, I know I get my best shot to do it without grinding, without, you know, trying to level for EXP. I did run back through like the first mission just to clear the red bars above people's heads so everyone is ready. I'm going with the team of Ogata, Kurabe, Shinonome, Minami, Miura, and Yakushiji. And the logic behind it is this. Ogata is going to launch his flares. Kurabe and Shinonome have the guardians that hopefully can decoy enemies. Minami and Miura both have the missile rain ability, and Yakushiji has that really cool burst laser thingamajig, the high energy pulse laser +8. So yeah, I'm gonna do my best to try to succeed with this. We'll see how it goes. Let's do this. Alright, battle start. Oh boy, okay, so right away, I think I'm going to lay down these guys. I'm going to fire at these guys. We are going to deploy droids, put extra people on the field. We're going to go ahead and launch a long-range missile here. We're not going to use any super nukes this time. That's not what the goal is. We're going to launch some flares to try to prevent missiles from coming in and like destroying everything. Okay, those guys have been hit. I'm gonna hit these guys. We're gonna deploy some more. And we're gonna lay this guy over here. You're still gonna keep firing. Put up more flares. We need a missile rain yet. I don't think they're close enough to a missile rain. We can launch some more long-range missiles though. That was pretty good.
What's our plan?
Alright, time for missile rain.
Leave it to me. Can't mess this up.
Okay, fire a Guardian Avenger straight down.
I'm here.
Kaiju ahead.
Get some more men on the field. Continue to use your laser here.
They won't get past me.
Put some more men out.
Like any other punks.
More flares.
Watch. I need to think.
Guardian Avenger going south. Oh, we already have one going south. Going north.
Deploying decoys. I'll get him. Gotta keep it together. Go away.
Fire long range missile here.
Hit. All right.
Take that!
We must win.
Don't really like you all the way I hear it. Now I know you did that so we could fire, but I would really like it if you came back in.
Number 23. Moving.
Okay. You all want to defend?
Not throwing away my shot.
Okay. Bring this guy down.
Did I get it? Enemy unit destroyed. What can I do?
I need you to defend.
Don't give up.
Defensive mode active.
Take that. Yes.
Once again, trying to chip away as much as we can.
Gonna be okay. Definitely.
Oh boy.
The last adjustments are going smoothly.
Oh, I'm trying to hold out,
Take
Inaka.
them down quick.
I mean, Inaba, but I mean, have you seen the field?
I need to think things through. There. Did I? They won't get past me.
Okay, I need you to get out there.
Die already! Got him! That's it! Where are they? Bastards!
Seems like most of them are down here.
Keep it together.
Okay. I need you to move like that way.
No point overthinking it.
Messages from above.
Okay, I need you to kill this thing if you can.
Take it! You like that?
We will not lose.
Fire out into all of that. Oh, jeez. I need Guardian Avenger there immediately.
Gonna be okay.
Need missile rain. Going to all of that.
They ought to be used to fights by now.
Okay. I need you to get back here.
What's the situation?
I need a Guardian Avenger over here ASAP, considering we're about to get swarmed.
We must survive.
They got me.
Yeah, I thought someone just got incapacitated there.
One down.
I won't back
Just
down.
trying to survive. That's like my strategy this time.
Stay calm.
Try to
What now?
try to survive. Really? Stupid shields, man. I hate the them so much.
My spirit's up.
Threat range.
I think I'm screwed at this point. I can't repel these guys fast enough.
Will not lose.
I mean, they are literally all on top of me at this point. And unfortunately, the stupid shield units are making it impossible to kill anything. And I get it. I mean, where are the shield units? Do you have any idea where these things are? I mean, look at this map! How the heck are you supposed to find anything in this? I think they're over there to the right, but again, it's like every single bloody thing in this map has a shield.
Got him! That all you got?
Processing is halfway.
Yeah, halfway done. That doesn't help.
What's the situation?
What do I do?
Threat range.
Not this time.
What do we do? I wish I knew what we do. I don't have a plan here.
Did I? No. What are you doing out there? Are you trying to get yourself killed?
Calm down, idiot. I'm invincible.
No, you're not. You're about to get
You're
swarmed.
the idiot here. Cut the tough guy act. Just, please be careful.
He's about to get nailed. There's nothing I can do to help him.
They don't stand a chance. They ought to be used to fights by now.
And just more and more guys
No point overthinking it.
keep appearing.
Move out.
Alright, I need a Guardian Avenger right here, right now. Well, I probably need it on the top more than on the south, but
We must win.
I mean, heck if I know.
I'm ready. Yes. Enemy destroyed.
Get it? Okay. What now? They're like any. You got their sights on me.
I'll take them down quick.
Threat range.
Okay, I need that unit up here right now. Look at all the missiles that are coming in. There's really nothing I can do to stop them. I mean, look at this all. Could launch a super large missile like point blank. I mean, it would help to get rid of some stuff.
Leave it to me. Take that. Enemy signal terminated.
We will not.
Well, I at least cleared one half of the board, right?
Let's do this. Ha! Destroyed. Gotta keep my spirits up. Just watch.
Just so much like on top of me right now. And of course, all of them had to have freaking shields.
No point overthinking
My
it.
thing's dying fast. I can't save it.
We must win.
Little shit.
See nothing. Cause the stupid shielders, I swear.
Soldiers from above.
It's like the worst thing in the world, these bloody shielders. Look at all the zeros everywhere.
Life support final processing at 75%.
We're in the final stretch. Please don't give up.
I'm trying it out, but can you please hurry up?
Warning. Terminal corruption rate increased.
Yeah, I didn't need that at all. I'm at 39% now.
They're like any other punks.
Enemy threat range.
See ya.
Here, I won't give up.
Trying to do everything I can. Maybe I could pull him away with a gravity missile. Shield active, shield active, shield active.
Yes. One down.
Thanks.
What to do? Just watch.
Boy.
I'll try.
Defensive mode active.
flares up everywhere.
That's what you
Trying to best to protect the terminal. It's just too much coming on top of me.
Here we go. Did I get it? Got one.
We must win.
Just trying to do my best here.
Let's do this. Did I? They won't get past. Hit
Okay.
it.
What now?
Pray? Pray a lot?
Dad, got a target on my back.
Just gotta keep it together.
Defensive mode active.
And we have some breathing room here, except for the south end. We're at 36%. All it takes is like one good shot from these guys, and
Yes. No chance.
What do I do? They're like
all right, we got another Guardian Avenger. I definitely want to place it out here. That seems to be the biggest threat is this west side over here.
Keep my spirits up.
Let's see. Missile rain going this way. Absolutely nothing thanks to those stupid units, I swear. Like I said, I don't even know where they are. I can see the bubbles, it's just I can't see the units. It's just so much. Are they way back here? I can't even hit them from back there.
Got it. Destroyed.
Emergency escape preparation
Did that do it?
complete.
Did we do it?
Universal control suspended.
Did we do it?
Interluster. Link disconnected.
Oh my god, I think we did it! Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Oh, that was a fight.
What happened? I don't see anything. Where is everyone?
Right here.
I can't tell what's going on outside. How about you?
Same here. My Sentinel's not responding.
I can't even get out of mine. Still stuck in this damn cockpit. Relax, everyone.
Tsukasa Okino? You're alive?
And not just me. Timausan's safe too, even if she's still out cold.
Oh,
Sounds all right. Really?
I know you've all been assuming these are the Sentinel cockpits, but they're not. They've always been something else entirely.
what's that?
Where are we?
If my communications are reaching you, that means you're now outside Universal Control.
You're saying we're out of that virtual city space? Does that mean this is the real world? Real world? What are you talking about? The 5 sectors you know? They're artificial worlds. We've been living in a virtual reality. That wasn't real? We were born within the simulation. We spent our whole lives in a waking dream. And now, we're finally awake. We're back in reality.
Wait, Jiro-kun. Aren't we supposed to be on a different planet now? That was like the whole point of interstellar development, wasn't it?
Minami's right. This is a whole different planet. And I think we're in one of the 5 sectors.
Almost, Tamiguchi-kun. This isn't Earth. But I don't think it's a residential district at ground level. I think it's a pod facility, where we've all been sleeping.
So, does that mean everything up until now was just one big illusion?
Even if that's true, what we lived was real. What we felt
Luffy's plan all along. Or, well, Jiro Izumi's plan. The one he brought from the ruined world.
It was your only chance. No other escape plan had any possibility of survival. By reconnecting the terminal link, the mainframe detects abnormal conditions. It then initiates the emergency escape procedure. That's what he found out.
So that was 426's plan.
But there was one more issue that prevented escape. Namely, your bodies. You weren't ready to live outside of the pods.
What? Is that what this cockpit was for?
You couldn't survive outside that environment. Your bodies needed conditioning to sustain your lives unaided. It was a very long process. We had to give you all the preparation time you needed.
So, are we done cooking in here? Can we get out yet?
Yes. The growth process has finally come to an end.
We live!
So what happens to everyone else back in the city? I knew you would ask me about that. It's part of why I didn't explain the details sooner, but they are not human. They only exist within the simulation.
Miwako.
All 1.2 million people. Everyone who lived in those sectors.
That's why she
They
didn't
were
remember.
all AI, created and managed by Universal
Because she
Control.
wasn't actually real.
That's not going to be easy to accept. If it's any comfort to you, the professor saved all their data. They haven't been erased. They all still exist. Please, no more secrets. What was this whole interstellar development project for? Was all this stuff with the kaiju part of the plan? Testing us? Actually, it might have been because of the old me. The Ryoko Shinonome of 2188 tried to sabotage the plan. Maybe that's why the Daimos appeared.
She wanted to stop it.
She was sick of humanity. Sick of the despair.
I saw the logs from those who were there in the final days. And the end was truly horrific. So what can we expect from this new planet? I think we're due some basic information if we're going to live here.
It is approximately 1,200 light years from Earth, in the direction of the Virgo constellation. The planet is RS-13 Alpha. It has 2 moons. The time elapsed since departing the solar system is...
Okay, that's good for now. Any more of this crap and my head's gonna explode.
If you say so. In any case, this will be your new Earth. The satellite's about to enter the atmosphere. In a couple moments, you'll lose your connection to the command ship. But before that, please allow me to offer a word of apology. I believed this plan would be impossible. After all, some of you had never even piloted a Sentinel before. I thought I would just throw everything into the plan. That way I could at least end this with no regrets. But, against all odds, you pulled it off. No matter how far technology may come, it's humanity who always seems to make miracles come true.
Huzzah.
You've done well, children of mankind. Once you're out of your pods, I can't talk to you anymore.
Aww.
But I'll always be watching over you from my place in the sky. Don't ever forget that.
I'll miss you.
If you're watching this footage, that means Project Ark was a success. You have left Earth behind. But you are now on a planet terraformed to be a second Earth. Probes were scattered into space in search of viable planets. I can't say how far your planet is from Earth, but even the closest candidate planet is 12 light years away. It may have been tens of thousands of years. No, it's likely an even more astronomical amount of time has passed. Unfortunately,
They did say millions
by
of
the time
years.
you watch this, humanity will have gone extinct. your first steps into your new homeland. Hello, everyone. I am Tamao
I think that's the
Kurabe.
first time we've ever seen her.
My specialty is AI, and that's what I'll be providing in this program. As I've been asked, I'll provide what explanation I can. We're transporting a massive cache of genetic information to the new world. There will be cloning and species restoration efforts for all kinds of flora and fauna, including humans. The 15 of you, however, will be direct descendants, generated from those who survived this ordeal. Together, you will rebuild the human race anew. However, while the flora and fauna can mostly be left to their own devices, we cannot say the same of you remaining humans. After all, what makes us human is the succession and evolution of our culture and knowledge. These you will inherit from us and cultivate. While you grow and gestate within your life pods, you will be dreaming and learning about life on Earth. Until at last you reach 20 years of age.
20.
We may never know for sure if this will succeed, but if it does work, that would truly be a dream come true. If you are out there somewhere, if you can hear me, please keep weaving the tapestry. Keep the history of humanity alive.
Did my best.
Those videos just now. So those were meant to play if everything went according to plan. I guess the idea was for us to step outside at 20 years old. It's so dark. The pod opened. Where is everyone?
Here. Stand up slowly. Your eyes will get used to the light outside in no time.
Yakushiji.
You're the last one awake, Jiro. Everyone's already outside. Come on. What's the matter? You look so surprised.
Just thinking. This must be the real you, Yakushiji.
Do I seem that different?
Now I can feel you next to me. I can feel your heart beating.
We can finally touch each other. With real hands. Real skin. So, it's all over. What do we do now?
Let's go join the others. This plan was meant to save the human race. We already know what we're going to do now. We're going to live.
Woohoo! Journey's end, a new beginning. Take your first steps in a new world. Woohoo! What a game, man! This thing had, this game had a lot going on, and at times I can honestly say, and I hope I'm not alone in this, but at times this game is very overwhelming because of all the divergences, because of all the different characters, because of the different timelines, because what one character is doing here is what another character already did or hasn't done or will do. There's just like so much happening all at once. And I think that this game is really a game where there's a lot of visual novels where you play the visual novel and after playing once, you're like, okay, well, if I play it again, I kind of know what's going on, so it's not necessarily the same. But I've seen this with a lot of Uchikoshi works as well. When you play an Uchikoshi game, it's like when you play it again, now that you know what's going on, you can then go back and follow it better.
Universal control appears to be operating normally.
And that's how I feel this game
Things seem
works.
fine here as well. The terminal connected without any issues.
Sector 4 has come back online.
I knew you could do it, Ida-kun. After all that, I'm glad I gave you full control.
Tomi, I have to know. I assumed you'd hate me after everything.
I hated this
But
guy
you'd think
too.
me a monster.
How did this guy survive?
I was alone after I shifted to the command ship, but in my darkest hour. Do you know whose ID I relied on?
Shu Amiguchi's.
Because no matter what form he takes, there's one man I've always counted on. It's you, Ida-kun. It's always been you. Don't you know that by now?
All I ever wanted was to be with you. If it's possible, I'd like to join you. Wherever you are.
You'd come here? That would be great. But maybe it should wait until after all the sectors are back.
Is that all? I'll have it done in a heartbeat. You doubt me?
No doubts at all, Ida-kun. The man I fell in love with can do anything. The command ship is about to cross the horizon. It'll be goodbye. At least for another 14 hours.
Yes. But until we're cut off, could I hear you sing again?
Okay.
Aww. Miami Park.
Look at that. Never thought I'd be back here. You really never cease to amaze me. So, how's life on the outside?
It's been 5 years since we exited the simulation. We now have 2 bases established above ground. Somehow, we've achieved some measure of stability.
The facilities are now operational. We're learning all kinds of new technologies.
Good to see you all
Ryoko
healthy
and I
again.
have a new project. We're looking into using the pods to recreate the people of this city.
We found research notes from Ryoko Shinonome, the genetic engineer. Now we know enough to manipulate genetic information. It's definitely possible. Don't you agree?
Sounds familiar. From before the plan, right? I suppose she was working on something like that. So you want to use the pods to make AI into true humans?
I don't know when we'll be ready, but even if it takes years, we want them to see the second Earth. We'd welcome them.
Heck yeah.
Well then.
I want to see
Sounds like you're
Moonwalker
doing
again.
just fine. I guess I won't need to step in and lead you after all.
I've heard a lot about you, Professor. Could we ask you to review our research?
Yeah, we still need you.
Well, I suppose you did win the bet. Fine. I can manage a peer review.
Thank you, Professor Morimura.
Is he back here too?
Yes. Miura is also here.
Then I'm going to have to visit him. We're family, after all.
Aww.
Please, wait. Allow us to accompany you. Let's go, Ryoko.
Yeah.
Aww. Alright, she's back.
Yori-chan!
Aww, I'm so crying now. So happy.
Usami-chan too!
I'm worried for her.
What's gotten into you two? Oh, Miwa-chan. I just saw Natsuno-chan, and she was a crying mess too.
I'm just really glad to see you, Miwako.
What do you mean?
I really, really missed you.
Yeah, I missed you too.
You're acting so strange, Usami-chan.
Hey, Miwa-chan. Let's go out to eat. Any of your favorite places.
Absolutely.
Yeah, our treat.
What? What's going on? Oh, Nenji-kun.
Hey, Miwako. Long time no see. Whoa! Usami,
What?
this is how you used to look?
Why? Falling for me all over again?
Jeez, I forgot you used to be so...
Oh.
Man, am I lucky you filled out.
You're such an ass. You know, I didn't forget you calling me Dogface. Screw you, Captain Pompadour. Anyhow, I'm not coming home tonight. So you better finish up and go. You're watching the kids.
Aw.
Kids? Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's step over here, Miwa-chan. What was that about? Nothing. Usami-chan, come on. Sorry. Where did A go? You know, he's never been great with this stuff. Antisocial as always, huh? He said he was gonna hang back and monitor everyone's pods. Oh well. Are you two saying you both have boyfriends now? What? No, of course not. Don't worry about all that, okay? Today's just for us girls.
Yeah.
What do you feel like eating?
One of everything.
Well, there you go. All's well that ends well.
I mean, duh, man.
Hey, Kyuta's here.
I was inside your nano machines. Of course I'd be here. That's how I came out of the pod with you, too.
We'd never have come so far without you, Izumi-san. After all you did to get the new facilities up and running.
Hey, come on, man. Remember, I'm Kyuta Shiba here.
I still thought he was a villain of the
Got
game,
it.
like, for
Shiba-kun.
a long time.
Man, look at this, Juro. Everything's back how it used to be.
Still,
In some ways he
there
was,
are
in some ways he was a
definitely gonna
hero.
be some inconsistencies. We basically forced a reset to right before the disaster.
You worry too much, Juro. Inconsistencies aren't a big deal. Universal Control can handle that stuff.
I guess so.
My data's all in this place now anyway. So you're gonna be on your own from now on.
I know.
Oh yeah, almost forgot. The one I got today is gonna blow your mind.
Oh, not another tape.
What do you say? Movie night?
Of course.
Churro.
Megumi.
Wow. I guess I didn't realize how rugged you'd become in these last 5 years. You're so cute back here.
But you? You're as gorgeous as you always were.
Aw, what a great answer.
Frickin' gross. Is that why you two came back here? To slobber all over each other?
That was a great transition there.
Cooing over each other like brain-dead lovebirds.
Izumi-san,
Ugh, this is so boring.
please. Do you really have to act like that now?
Fine. Guess I'm just a third wheel here anyway.
Shiba-kun, you should come over to our house later.
I'll have a feast ready.
You know I love that cat food.
You'd better show up tonight.
Aww. And what did Voka know?
Oh, Kitaro. Hey, Nenji. I certainly remember that hairstyle. Best one there is. You waiting for Natsuno? Yes, we're supposed to meet up here. Yeah, I can see it. Gonna be wrapped around her little finger for life. Whoa!
Ogata!
Really, we're doing
Been
this here?
waiting for you.
Wajima.
Put him up, asshole. We're gonna settle this beef once and for all.
Wait a minute. Really? You've been waiting all this time? For me?
Yeah?
God damn it. This is the most beautiful shit I ever heard.
What the hell's your problem?
Wajima, dude. God, it's good to see you too, man.
I'm gonna punch your lights out.
Yeah, do it. Give me your best shot. Anything you want, man.
Hey, boss. I think he's crying. You okay, man? You didn't eat something bad, did you?
Sorry to keep you, Keitaro-kun.
Natsuno-san,
I just had to stop by the lockers.
your eyes are red. Were you crying?
Well, yeah, 'cause I finally got to see him again.
BJ's here!
Hey,
This is kind of weird, but
He
still.
was restored? With everything he had before the erasure?
I love BJ.
It's BJ, all right. And he's got all his data. The same data that we're still using today. He's always been saving us.
Aww.
We've only been able to return here thanks to you. We owe you so much.
I love you are the incredible ones.
Aww.
Mira, how would you like to enter my nanomachines and go to the outside world?
You'd take me?
Yeah, BJ. I've got room for you in my nanomachines, too.
Maybe. Let me think about it.
Well, for now, should we get going?
So, where are you taking me today?
I'm taking you home. It's about time you met my parents. They've got to meet my future husband.
What? Right now?
Not-chan!
Yuki-chan, did you just get here?
Konatsu was so fussy today. Took forever to get into the pod.
'Cause Konatsu loves Mommy so much.
Aww.
She looks just like you, you know? Spitting image of you when we were kids. When I look at her, sometimes I feel like she's as much your kid as mine.
Well, I don't know if I had any hand in it.
Anyway, I heard the news. Finally getting hitched, huh? Gotta say, Keitaro needs to unclench a little.
I'm just trying to take this seriously. This is a chance to take responsibility.
You definitely take it more seriously than somebody I know. Okay, so, when's the big day?
Well, for today, I'm just taking him to see my folks.
Wow, meeting the in-laws? Man, now that takes me back. I wonder how your mom's doing. Let's go see her.
What about Shukun?
What about that sleazebag?
Yuki! Here you are.
Amiguchi-kun.
Oh, come on. We came out all this way and you're still mad? Nothing even happened.
Did you seriously hit on Shinonome-san?
Oh.
After all this shit about always being on the ladies' side, too.
No, it was just some leftover crap from Tetsuya Ida's memories.
I don't want to hear it. Konatsu's all I need.
Yeah, you're right. I've been a real idiot. Now I've got a wife and daughter I'd give anything to see happy.
Aww.
I'd never find anyone better than you anyway. Not in this time, or any other.
Aww.
Look, you can't smooth talk me. You don't get off that easy.
You know, I've been wanting to show you my place here.
Well, too bad. I'm going to Nachan's place. Let's go.
Give me a call later. I'll come pick you up on the bike.
Go on, Yuki-chan. You should spend some time with him.
Fine. If you really think so, Nachan. I'll give him a call. Maybe.
Maybe.
This is it, Tamal-san. See? It's been 40 years, but it's still the place we know.
Yes. This certainly brings back memories.
Sector 5 is almost restored too. When it's ready, we should take Keitaro back on a visit home. Just the three of us.
That'd be great.
It makes me think, if we really came this far in just 40 years, then we can rebuild our future out there too.
Hijiyama-kun.
Oh my god! Okido's
So
here!
this is why you left me behind? Sneaking off for a date? You must think you're a real playboy now.
Finally here, Okino? As usual, you're...
Oh my, how adorable! You're back in the Kiriko-chan dress.
What's the matter, Hijiyama-kun?
A dress isn't enough to get a rise out of me anymore. It's been 5 whole years, you know? I've come a long way.
You still don't get it? Come on, think about it. This is a virtual world. It's not just the clothes. I can be whatever I want here.
What? Wait, you don't mean...
Hey, check if you want.
What? You can't just tell me to...
What? Now, of all times, you lose that confidence?
You absolute cad! You know that's not the issue here. What am I supposed to do?
My Takatoshi-san. You really do like Okino-kun, don't you?
I don't know about that.
Well, this is a Takatoshi-san I'm not used to. A bit more dramatic these days, isn't he? Who might this be?
2 Tamao-sans?
Yeah. This is number 18.
So, she's the Tamao-san from the loop before us.
Her mind is housed inside this android. It's not like she's a stranger, so I brought her back too.
How do you do? So you're the other me.
Takatoshi's life is very interesting.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Well, anyhow, no point just standing around here. Let's go outside. You seriously brought her here? This gross, shady old shack? I knew you were a lost cause when it comes to dates, but this is just sad. Or were you gonna jump her?
You really are positively shameless, aren't you?
Always causing problems.
Ah, well, I suppose I'd better step in. Here, if you want to know where couples go, I'll show you around. Number 18, Tamao-san's all yours.
We'll be just fine.
Wait a minute, what's all this about couples?
Come on, let's go.
Why should I listen to you?
Stop being such a baby already.
I still don't quite understand. I don't know what it was like for all of you. Or maybe I just want to know what really came of all our efforts. Then let's talk. It'd be my pleasure to explain. It took an incredible amount of time, but what they achieved truly was a miracle.
Like our high school empty classroom.
Sorry to keep you waiting. What's up, Miss Morimura?
Look who's here.
So, what is this about? I hope you have an explanation, Juro.
It's about a promise. I told you I'd rescue you. You still remember?
Yes. I remember.
I know it took a while, but I was hoping we could have a fresh start.
A fresh start?
Yeah. Didn't we make another promise? We said once the dust finally cleared, we'd talk, right?
I remember that too.
There was one more thing. You probably don't remember this one, so I'll just say it again. I love you.
Aww.
That I don't remember. But I remember being in love with you. I'd never forget that.
Aww. This ending makes you feel all warm and fuzzy. And oh, what a great experience, my friends. Oh, that beautiful. Any entry has been added to the event archives. Additional characters cannot be viewed in the event archives. You can now restart each protagonist story from the beginning at the protagonist section screen. The 4th area destruction has been unlocked. Sure, we'll go ahead and save. Look how long we've been playing this game. Over 41 hours. 41 hours. 100, 99. 99. Really? Alright, Juro Izumi. The Izumi of 2188 shared an intimate relationship with Professor Muramura. Since Muramura died before she could execute the memory transplant, Izumi carries out a plan of transplanting her memories as Professor Muramura into her clone, Chihiro Muramura. Keitaro. The scar on Miura's forehead is a result of Tsukasa Okino's nanomachine adjustment, which restarts the Sentinels that stopped working due to DD-426. Without losing his mind and suffering the effects of DD-426, Miura managed to endure the pain as the data necessary for starting up the Sentinels was completed. Once Okino realizes this, he installs a feature so that the data will spread to anyone who comes in contact with Miura. Takadoshi. When the Kaiju appear in 1985, Kijiyama reads the letter Okino left for him and activates cell number 12, previously Okino's craft. Since Kijiyama and Okino shared Sentinel number 12, Kijiyama was able to communicate with Okino again in the cockpit of the Sentinel. Okino then reveals to Kijiyama that the world they are in is a simulated space and the cockpit is actually the real world. Shiro Amaguchi. When Amaguchi was shot by Megumi Yakushichi up on the rooftop, it activates Sentinel number 20. Prior to this, Amaguchi had already come into contact with Keitaro Miura when he had to carry Miura back to his house after Neji Okata's altercation at the shopping district. For that reason, Amaguchi was already affected by the force activation code for Sentinels that Tsukasa Okino embedded into Miura. Tetsuya Ida, 2188. During a bug regression test, 2188 Tetsuya Ida noticed that a part of the final phase had been altered, so he reported the discovery to Renya Goto. The change was made at Chihiro Miramura's host to trigger a memory overwrite. Though the memory's contents remain unknown, it is clear that Jiro Izumi was the one who made this change. Tsukasa Okino. Although he dies in Universal Control due to an android attack, he's still able to communicate with Kijiyama inside Sentinel number 12. While the Sentinels couldn't be activated due to the effects of DD-426, Okino got them operational again by creating a code that reconstructed the nanomachines to nullify the effects of DD-426. He then applied the code to Miura, Sentinel number 19, which led to the completion of the Sentinel activation data. Furthermore, he made it so the completed data would spread to the other pilots as long as they came into contact with Miura. Tsukasa Okino, 2 loops ago. The Tsukasa Okino from 2 loops ago, 32 years ago, survives the war. Along with his friends Jiro Izumi and Muramura, he goes down the giant tunnel that the Kaiju created and discovers universal control, how to ship between different sectors, and the countdown to the destruction of the world. Though he was able to send Izumi and Muramura to the next loop by shipping them to Sector 0, he himself disappeared along with that world. Tamao Karabe, 2188. Oh, I think we have seen him before. Since humanity lacked the technology to sustain life across multiple light years travel at the time, Tamao Karabe's plan for Project ARC was to transfer only the genetic information over to the New World, where cloning and species restoration effects would occur. However, since she believed that humanity is defined by the inheritance and evolution of her culture and knowledge, she also came up with the growth pods to teach necessary information in a virtual world over the course of 20 years. Tamao Karabe, 1 loop ago. The AI of Tamao Karabe that was born 1 loop ago. The body is the Tamao android prior to 426 taking control of it. When the Tomi Kisaragi android 426 chased Natsume no Manami into the girl's bathroom, Tamao fought and destroyed the Kisaragi android. However, 426 seized the opportunity to take over Tamao Karabe's body, which erased her AI. As Jiro Izumi would become a husk due to the battle in 2025, she changed his personality into the calm and obedient Jiro Karabe. She took pity on Megumi Yakushiji, who loved the prior Izumi, so she allowed Yakushiji to live with Karabe and look after him. Tamao Karabe, 1985. While the Tamao Karabe from 1 loop ago arrived in 1985, the AI Tamao Karabe, Granny, originally from 1985, was erased by Universal Control since they are the same person. To eliminate any discrepancies, the erased Tamao was established to be visiting relatives in Shimane. Chihiro. Though Chihiro was born on March 2nd, 2100, her actual identity is Professor Chihiro Muramura from 2188. Therefore, she has no recollection about 2 loops ago or the time before Chihiro was born in the current loop, as those memories belong to Muramura from 2 loops ago. She also has the memories of 2188, which include knowledge about Project ARC and the simulated space, her feelings towards Jiro Izumi, and her maternal instincts toward Tsukasa Okino. Mr. Muramura, the grown-up version of Chihiro Muramura from 2 loops ago. When the world was reset, the Muramura that was saved in Sector 0 continued to the new world as a simulated personality. Miwako Sabatari, an AI managed by UC. Wajima, AI managed. Jiro Izumi, 2 loops ago. During the Kaiju invasion 2 loops ago, 32 years ago, Jiro Izumi arrived at a mysterious underground facility along with his friends Tsukasa and Muramura. With Okino's help, Izumi and Murmur manage to escape the end of the world, but due to the radical actions they attempt to change the future, Izumi gets captured by the government and becomes known as prisoner number 426. Man who looks like Jiro. What Jiro Izumi from 2 loops ago looks like after 16 years. 426. His true identity is Jiro Izumi from 2 loops ago. He tried to kill all the candidates 1 loop ago because he theorized that the Kaiju invasions would stop if all candidates with decode control key were gone. Haizo Onishi, an AI managed by UC. Professor also Heita Takemiya. So a lot of these are just AIs, Washima's clones. Automated factory. More functions of the current automated factories take place online. Not only has the production time been drastically shortened, but due to the technological leaps of 2188, the potential range of products output is near infinite. Interlocutor. 80% of the interlocutor memory is used to supply sensory data to the users. This ensures that whatever happens in the simulated reality feels real to them. DD426. In 1945, DD426 was successfully disabled thanks to Okino's nanomachine reconstruction and Keitaro Miura's efforts. Ida uses DD426 in hopes that the Sentinel project will result in a failure. He had given up on this world, so he wanted to start a new loop quickly. Deimos Code. A program code that was written in 2188, 20 million years ago, during the heyday of ancient civilization. The 2188 researcher Ryoko Shinome was sick of humanity and believed peace could only be attained through genocide. She was the one responsible for the code. Loop. 1 loop ago refers to 1 loop before the current time, and 2 loops refers to 2 loops before the current time. The nurturing of 15 members started once the terraforming in a new planet was completed, but the details of the terraforming's official end date are unknown. Therefore, the details on when the current loop began or how many have passed before are also unknown. However, based on the stability of the facility, it's believed that there have been at least 300 loops leading up to this point. Oh my gosh. Proliferation of probes. A theory that Professor Yuki Takemiya of 2188 advocated and implemented for Project ARC. The probes carry DNA payloads to keep the human race alive, and they self-replicate and repair using the natural resource mined from asteroids and the path through deep space. They continually build up and break down, even though any unforeseen accidents. As long as they proliferate themselves and living organisms, they'll eventually arrive at their destination. First generation Sentinels. Sentinel number 12 originally belonged to Tsukasa Okino, but he hid it in the ocean in Sector 5 so that Murmur and the others wouldn't find and retrieve it. In case something happened to him, Okino registered Hijiyama as his pilot. Cockpit. Since any pilots would suffer enormous damage from a Kaiju strike to the Sentinels, Tsukasa Okino's original designs for the Sentinels didn't have a cockpit at all. Both pods intended to pass on humankind's culture and knowledge over the course of 20 years. They were meant for the 15 individuals who would inherit the new land. Those inside experienced a world indistinguishable from reality through the nanomachines, as if they were living a normal life on Earth. Leap attack. First generational Sentinel function using the rocket engines and giant pistons on both legs. The Sentinel leaps high into the air. The massive shockwave upon landing is powerful enough to pop a Kaiju. EMP attractor. First generation. Unleashes a forward-aimed electromagnetic pulse and paralyzes the enemy's electrical equipment. This draws enemy attention, which can be useful for distracting them from high-priority targets. It can also stop the rotor blades of flying enemies, bringing them crashing to the ground. Anti-air defense flares. First generation Sentinel armament spreads numerous superheated flares in the air, destroying aerial Kaiju and missiles. Anti-ground lock missiles. First generation armament launches several auto-homing missiles at ground-based Kaiju. Deprioritizing anti-air capabilities has made these missiles lighter while still preserving the Sentinel's mobility. Limiter removal. First generation. When the Sentinel's turrets or drive system are under stress, temporary restrictions are placed on the movement to make sure these areas don't break. By removing these safe operating limits, however, the Sentinel can move 3 times its normal speed. Long periods of this state will cause the Sentinel to break down, so it's considered best to avoid extensive use. Tackle. Tackles Kaiju along its path at a speed of Mach 1.47. It utilizes the same propulsion power typically reserved for leap attacks, so trajectory parallel to the ground results in explosive speeds. Defense mode. Utilizes the Sentinel's movement energy to create an electromagnetic armor. The Sentinel's move speed gets reduced, but its defensive power increases significantly. EMP surrounding. First generation cell armament unleashes a powerful electromagnetic pulse around the Sentinel to stop enemy movement and draw their attacks. Aerial Kaiju will crash into the ground as the pulse briefly cuts their power. Heavy Knuckles. Attacks Kaiju by launching heavy impact arms towards them. The arms were originally built to break down massive pillars for high-rise buildings. Arm-mounted machine cannons. Second generation Sentinel showers Kaiju in front of the Sentinel with a hail of bullets from machine guns mounted on both arms. The giant 6-barrel Gatling guns fire bullets at the rate of 4,500 rounds per minute. The initial firing speed of the bullets can reach 1,100 meters per second. Anti-ground piercing rocket launchers. The missiles are made of a highly durable nickel-chromium molybdenum steel alloy. Once the tip pierces through the thick Kaiju armor, the explosives in the body of the missile detonate and explode. The higher the armor of its target, the more destructive its powers. Jammer rockets. Fires off rockets that shoot nanomachines into Kaiju, temporarily decreasing their defensive and mobility functions. Guardian Avenger. Second generation Sentinel support equipment taking advantage of its Kaiju attracting abilities. The Guardian has a self-destruct function. It uses the same technology as a drum mine. Shield emitter. Once placed, this giant device shoots off numerous tiny probes, shielding nearby Sentinels with an electromagnetic barrier. Plasma arc. The ultimate weapon of the second generation, this large fusion cutter creates super hot plasma from an arc discharge and cuts through Kaiju armor. Though its uses is an enormous amount of energy, it can melt through any kind of armor. Mounted 6 multi-launching rapid cannons. Rapidly fires off large caliber rounds at incredible range. More technically, they're known as 22 caliber 46cm 6-barrel cannons. Has a maximum firing rate of 85 rounds per minute. Each shell weighs 1.5 tons and their initial launch speed can go up to 1,050 meters per second. Long-range missiles. The missile uses inertial guidance, flight path calculations through an accelerometer and position control through a gyro to fly towards the target. Then activates a laser homing, where the missile fires a laser at the target to guide itself to accurately hit the target. Anti-ground hunter missile. Launches high penetration anti-ground missiles at a long distance, attacking ground Kaiju in the weak spots. More technically known as armor-piercing fin stabilized discarding subot mount. The penetrator is thick, stick-like, and made of tungsten alloy. When the missile strikes the target at a high speed of 1,800 meters per second, the perpetuator melts along with the Kaiju's armor and punctuates them. Homing missiles. Launches high-powered homing missiles at the Kaiju it locks onto. The missile itself does an image analysis target and finds the most efficient route to fly in an attack. Because this, no matter what sort of evasive maneuver the target makes, the missile is guaranteed to hit. Anti-air bombardment. Attacks aerial Kaiju with multiple anti-air missiles. As this weapon was developed as a close-quarter aerial defense system, it has a short range but a fast response time. The missiles are 2.82 meters in length and have a diameter of 14.61 centimeters. Missile rain. Rapidly launches multiple clusters of missiles. There are 10 smaller missiles inside each cluster, and the missiles disperse mid-flight, rain down on the wide area. Super large missile. Fires a powerful missile that can decimate a large area. The giant missile is 9.1 meters long and weighs 1 ton. Utilizing electromagnetic barriers, TNT, and aluminum dust, this weapon creates a wide-ranging dust explosion. Made by the heavy railgun, fires at high speed through powerful electromagnetic induction. By focusing this missile's plentiful electrical energy into the rails, a tremendous amount of Lorentz force is created in the direction of the barrel, and the round is propelled with incredible acceleration. Main battery mega railgun. Enhanced version of the heavy railgun, modified to greatly increase the amount of electricity input, limit the joule heat generation, and reduce friction. Stun knuckles. Attacks with the giant stun guns on each arm, stopping all Kaiju movement. Thanks to learning from the flaws of the Type 98's design, namely being useless at close range, even the long-range attacker has a melee armament equipped. EMP stunner. Unleash an electromagnetic pulse around the Sentinel, stopping all Kaiju movement. Unlike the linear EMP attractor of the first generation, this weapon affects all Kaiju in a large area by expending a plentiful amount of electricity. Convergent lasers. Choose convergent laser beams from both arms. This power is equivalent to a few shots to the normal pulse laser, but easily pierces through armor due to being focused in one direction. 4th generation units are the only Sentinels capable of using laser weapons, the arm-mounted convergent lasers being one of them. Flare torpedo. Fires a proximity mine that floats and stays in place, exploding when a Kaiju moves near it. Its primary destructive power comes from the heat produced rather than the impact from the explosion. It differentiates between Sentinel Kaiju by analyzing the reverberations of the radio waves, which prevent attacking the wrong target. Floating mine. Utilizing the 4th generation mobility, this device releases a number of mines while on the move. While Kaiju get near them, they explode, heating their armor and damaging them. Multi-lock missiles. Fires multiple homing missiles that automatically target Kaiju legs and wings. Each missile targets a hostile automatically, so it may not necessarily hit the intended Kaiju. Gravity missiles. Based on the mechanic of the simulation game Deimos, the Kaiju are drawn toward the point of explosion through gravitational force. In Deimos, this appears as an equipable weapon called Black Hole. Leg Spike punctures the Kaiju's armor and unleashes an electrical attack directly within them. By conducting a high voltage surge of electricity, it destroys the electrical equipment of the Kaiju through intense, violent vibrations in a metal molecule. Shield Repair. Modified version of the Seal Matrix, medium-sized drones envelop the Sentinel in an electromagnetic shield while smaller drones are dispersed to repair the damaged portions of the Sentinel. Counter. When the Sentinel is attacked, it will immediately counterattack. This depends more on the battle seeds of the pilot rather than the automated systems of the Sentinel. Composite Ceramic Armor. A high defensive effect is achieved through the many layers of special ceramic armor. Has an overwhelming defensive capability compared to regular armor, especially against lasers and directional energy weapons, piercing rounds, and even explosive energy rounds. Hyper Condenser. A modified condenser made to greatly enhance weapon efficiency. This metal places inside the condenser are 50 nanometers thick, and the space between each plate is only 40 nanometers. An incredibly high performance condenser. Force Cooling Device. Device that was developed to prevent system overheating and structure distortion from repeated use of weaponry. A powerful cooling device that utilizes liquid metal to remove tremendous amounts of heat. Kaiju. The Kaiju are the result of the program created by Ryoko Shinonome of 2188, created to attack the simulated world by utilizing the simulation game Deimos. She had done this to make sure humanity would not survive to see the new world. Worker. Originally transport drones for construction material. UC. All humans except for the 15 members of Project ARC are AI constructs that are controlled by UC. Artificial satellite in orbit. Connection gets cut off when the satellite is behind the horizon, as that puts it out of the comms range. Once a probe arrives at a new planet and creates an artificial satellite, it also creates a facility in the growth pods there. Inside the growth pods, all the DNA data is used to start the nurturing process of the 15 project members. The command ship monitors the surface facilities so it can determine whether the final phase needs to be redone before any harm may come to these facilities. Sector 0. Juro Izumi and Mormor were able to unintentionally skip the loop because Tsukasa Okino sent the data to Sector 0 when the world was about to disappear 2 loops ago. Since then, Sector 0 has been used as a means to skip the loop. It's actually allocated to the virtual world playback machine as a storage region for massive data that makes up each virtual space. Spectre 1. A virtual space created in order to pass on the culture and knowledge of humanity to the 15 individuals arriving in the new land. And all of those are the same? Facility. In truth, it holds the growth pods and the computers that simulates virtual space. The facility was constructed on the planet after the terraforming phase was completed, built to last for about 500 years. Shootout Dream. It's actually not a dream, but a real event that Juro Izumi 426 or 2 loops ago and Moromura experienced 1 loop ago. After this incident, Izumi gets captured by the police and Moromura escapes to another sector. Shigashima's Interstellar Development Project. The first phase of the space initiative ends with the dispersal of countless probes carrying the DNA data of the 15 individuals. The second phase ends when the terraforming of a new planet is completed. The final phase refers to the creation of clones based off DNA data of the 15 individuals dormant until they safely arrive at the new Earth when they reach 20 years in age. Furthermore, the 15 clones spend their 20 years in virtual space while they undergo a special training program designed to provide vital knowledge for the final 2 years. Nightmare. The dream is an incident that occurred 1 loop ago, and the person that killed everyone is Juro Izumi 426 from 2 loops ago. There was a total of 6 deaths, which included Izumi from 1 loop ago, A. Sekigahara, Ryoko, Tsukasa, Yakushiji, and Moromura. 1940, Sector 5. So this is basically when they were all born. Dinner from the other night. Dinner Megumi Yakushiji made for Juro Karabe the other night consists of 5 dishes: salt grilled mackerel, chicken chikuzi ni, a Japanese style rolled omelet, rice, and miso soup. It was set up to be shared between 2 people. That looks like it would be shared between like 7 people. That looks amazing. Sekigahara's motorcycle. The motorcycle originally belonged to Moromura, but since Sekigahara was borrowing it from her, both Moromura and Sekigahara register as its use. Ida's files. A report from the civilian detective agency that Tetsuya Ida uses. It nearly has 200 pages and has detailed information on the following 11 people. Out of all of them, the documents on Tomi Kisaragi are the most extensive by far. Rental agreement. This was prepared by Tamao Android, which contains simulated personality of Tamao Karabe. Okino's letter. Letter left to Takatoshi Hijiyama by Tsukasa Okino, who had disappeared. Okino prepared the message in the event that something might happen to him, explaining that he had tinkered with Hijiyama's body, she had Sentinel number 12 with him, and placed the activation switch on his left arm. The truth. You've unsealed every mystery file. Hey, it's all covered in meta chips. That must be a lot of meta chips. Or is it just only one meta chip each? Anyway, the truth. The place where they reside now is planet RS-13 Alpha. 1,200 light years from Earth following the Virgo constellation. Has been 20 million years since the probes departed Earth. When the terraforming of the new planet was finished, the cloning process from the DNA of the 15 began in the facility era. The city that the 15 believed to be reality was a simulated environment in digital space, while in reality the true bodies were gestating and growth pods. The nanomachines and the brains made their experiences real. These are the experiences of 15 children ventured forth into an undiscovered land 20 million years after humanity initiated Project Ark on the brink of extinction. After millennia of wandering through space, they finally find a new home. We don't have all the analysis though. Why don't we have all the analysis? Is it because that one mission I didn't get S? Come on. Come on. Here we go, all events. So are there any question marks here? Let's see. It may just because I didn't get S on that one mission. Oh, wait, right there. No, that wasn't question marks. That was just Chihiro. Anything. Anything at all. No? Alright, well, I think I just have it because of this one mission. I got a D rank on that, by the way. Are you kidding me? Do you know how hard that mission was? Wait, what? What the heck is all this? Sumeri word battle? Oh, so it looks like there's an optional multi-wave thing that happens once you beat the game, just so you can have fun doing that. But anyway, this is the entire story of 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. My name is FlightlessBird. This is your story-based gaming channel. Want to give a huge shout out to our wonderful, amazing Patreons, JQT and Techno Trouble. Come join them. Link in the description below. Or just like the video, or even subscribe. If you watched up until the final video and you haven't subscribed, consider doing so. I'd love to see you here. Comment in the comment section below, and I would love to welcome you. Comment anywhere. I'd love to know what you think of this game and what your thoughts are. But this has been an amazing experience. I love you all so very much, and I can't thank you for everything. What's next? Next is going to be Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Yes, the second Ace Attorney on the DS or the 3DS. I'm gonna have to probably emulate that one because I can't play it on the Android device. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to an amazing future with all of you guys. I love you all so very much. Thank you for sharing in this experience with me. And I hope you all have a wonderful, amazing day. Until next time, so long and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.